Hey you guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing another Foundation February video, and it's going to be a wear test on the new, pretty sure it's new, Physicians Formula Natural Defense Foundation. I saw this on the Ulta website, so when I was purchasing a bunch of the other foundations I wanted to try, I also picked this one up. I have worn this before, so this is not a first impression. Hope you've been enjoying Foundation February, and let's just go ahead and get started. Looking haggard as in this video. I don't know why I look so tired. It's not early in the morning. It is like 11:23, but I just look very haggard and worn out. Also, I just took a shower, so my face is kind of dry. My face always gets dry after a shower, so I've noticed that my skin's kind of dry, my hair is kind of frizzy, but this is what we're dealing with today. I have the shade Light. I don't actually know how many shades it has. Physicians Formula sucks at shade ranges, but I did pick up the shade Light. This foundation has SPF 30. It says it has 360 total defense complex. It has RPF blue light. I don't know what this whole thing about blue light is. Protects your skin from pollution as well. It is a lightweight sheer to light foundation that blurs, protects, and perfects with our exclusive complex for a smooth, flawless application. Miracle blurring formula, which features their 360 total defense complex to defend against harmful sun rays, blue light, and then pollution, helping to reduce the signs of aging, uneven skin texture, dullness, and imperfections. It has this actually really pretty packaging. It's like a sky. I think the whole packaging and the whole vibe that I was getting from this is what really appealed to me because of like the clouds in the sky, and everything just looked very healthy and clean. It's kind of something the drugstore hasn't like dipped into yet, like clean makeup. I'm gonna start by spritzing my face with the NYX Bear With Me setting spray. Why is this like, it looks like I got like punched in the face or something. Why are my dark circles so blue? I'm going to be applying this one with a brush on my Real Techniques sculpting brush. It is a squeezy tube with a pump. Don't like this packaging. I like squeezy tubes, but I don't like it when they have a pump. It just doesn't make sense to me. I wish it was just like the little nozzle at the end. So we are going to start by just applying this on this side of my face. The color isn't great, but I feel like once I have the rest of my makeup on, it'll be fine. And plus the next shade, I'm pretty sure would have been too dark. And for me, I feel like I can correct things when they're too light, but when a shade is too dark, it's harder for me to like kind of make it look natural. It does have a sunscreen scent to it. It's not like a foundation type scent. It's definitely more sunscreen. I feel like I need coffee or something. It's my Friday off. I have every second Friday off from work. So on my Fridays off, it's normally like laundry day, cleaning day, grocery day. I order my groceries because I don't have a car, and carrying all my bags back from the grocery store is probably the most pain, like physical pain I've experienced in my life so far, besides my wisdom teeth getting pulled out. It is pretty easy to blend. It doesn't dry down too fast. It works really well with a brush. I haven't actually tried it with a sponge yet. You know, it would also probably be really nice with your hands as well. But that's the first layer, and as you can tell, it has decent coverage. It is a light coverage. I personally don't mind it. I like lighter coverage products on my skin because my natural skin still kind of shows through the imperfections, the freckles. I like it when it looks like my skin. My skin looks pretty mattified, but I think that's why it gives it that nice blurring effect, because it does look blurred and smooth, which I actually kind of like. I feel like I've been using a lot of dewy foundations this month. Having an actual matte blurring foundation is kind of appealing to me right now after all those dewy glowy finishes. It looks natural. It doesn't look heavy on my skin. It does kind of sit on dry skin. I can tell from like the dry patches on my skin, like I can see the foundation sitting on there. So I think if you have super dry skin, you would not like this one because it definitely sits a little bit funny. Not funny, but like it's visibly sitting on my dry patches. I think if you have oily skin or even combo skin, you would really like this. I have a normal skin type, and I really like the way that this foundation looks on my skin. I kind of like am tempted to do a little bit more on like this area here so we can see if it builds up. I don't normally do that when I am getting ready for work, but I just want to try layering it a little bit to see if we can build up the light coverage just a smidge. Yeah, normally I would just do the one layer that I just showed you and then do the rest of my makeup, and that's my like everyday routine. But I might as well just test out the buildability, how well this foundation builds. Okay, that actually built pretty nicely. Like, I'm pretty happy with that second layer. It still doesn't look cakey, which is nice. I'm not gonna do anything on this side because that's fine, but yeah, that actually built pretty nicely. I am going to apply the rest of my makeup, then I will pop back on, give you guys the final look, and then we will continue on with the wear test. I'm back. It is now 12:07. I did finish my foundation routine around 11:30. That's what I'm gonna go with for the check-in time, but I got a little bit sidetracked because my groceries arrived and I had to put those all away, and then here we are, like 30 minutes later. For my concealer, I just used my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer just right under my eyes. It didn't really cover my dark circles, but whatever. I did set that with my Milani Prep Set and Glow powder, which I feel like I need to buy backups of this, because when I was on Shoppers Drug Mart, I noticed that they didn't have this online, and I'm like, I hope they haven't discontinued this product. The next time I see it, I'm just gonna buy like 3 of them because I want to have this for the rest of my life, or at least until I stop wearing makeup. I love this powder so much, and I really hope it never gets discontinued. To set the rest of my face, I use my Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Powder. Bronzer is my e.l.f. Perpetually Tan bronzer, which I ended up hitting pan on, like a little itty bitty pan right there. Milani Rose Powder Blush in the shade Romantic Rose. And then for highlighter, which I felt like I needed a little bit, I wasn't going to because I kind of liked the matte look, but then I was just like, I feel like I need something, so I used the highlighter shade from this Desert Sky Sculpt and Glow palette from Revolution Pro. Set my face with my Maybelline Lasting Finish Setting Spray, of course. Eyeshadow is the e.l.f. New Classics palette, which is my palette for the month of February. And lips are the Revolution Pro Supreme Matte Lip Pigment in the shade Affection. And that is everything on my face. I actually love this makeup look. I love the way my skin looks, and I've been really liking this product. It looks natural, but it looks smooth and blurred. The coverage is really nice. It doesn't look heavy on my skin. It's not emphasizing textures or pores. I have been really loving the way that this foundation has been working for me. I'm really excited about it. I actually haven't really tried that many Physicians Formula products. I do like their Healthy Foundation, but I almost feel like I like this one more than that. I also feel like I'm gonna need to buy a darker shade for the summertime because I love SPF in my foundation. I'll probably want to wear it in the summer, but this shade is definitely too light. I hope it's kind of showing on camera how like nice and smooth and perfected my skin looks with this foundation on it. I am going to continue with the rest of my day. I will do a check-in around 3:30, maybe 3:34. I did groceries, so it's going to be laundry, cleaning the house, and just kind of doing random housekeeping items. Next check-in will be in natural lighting. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you at 3:30. Hey you guys, I am back and it is 3:41 in the afternoon. Sorry that the lighting sucks. We are in a fog bank. Let me just show you. Yep. That is my view right now. Absolutely no light is coming in whatsoever. So this is what the foundation is looking like at the moment. It's been like 4.5 hours and I feel like it looks really, really nice. Like it looks smooth, it looks flawless. It hasn't gotten greasy or oily. It looks really, really nice. Just the more I wear this foundation, the more I like it. Like when the first time I wore it, I was like, it's okay. And then as I wore it more, every time I wore it, I just liked it more. I just think it looks so nice on my skin. Like it looks so natural. At the same time, it gives my face this beautiful coverage and finish to it. I just love this foundation, if I haven't said that enough. It has worn away around my mouth and nose a bit because I was blowing my nose. Everywhere else it still looks good. It's not greasy, it's not oily, it hasn't separated or broken down. I can see it on my dry patches still. Like I feel like that's never, my eyebrows look huge right now. I feel like the fact that it sits on my dry patches is just the way this foundation is gonna go. So like I mentioned, you probably won't like it if you have dry skin, but for any other skin type, I feel like this is such a nice product. So I want to keep wearing this for the rest of the evening, and I'll probably do a check-in at like 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30. We'll see how it looks then. Okay, bye. Hey you guys, I am back. It is 7:49 in the evening. This foundation has been on for almost like 8.5 hours, and this is what it's looking like. Like I said in the midday check-in, like every time I wear this foundation, I just like it more. It hasn't faded, it hasn't separated on my skin, it doesn't look oily or greasy, which is amazing. I do look maybe like a tiny bit shinier, but not in a greasy way. Like I just look like I have a good, healthy complexion. My skin looks healthy, it looks youthful, it looks glowy. It has all that added protection from the sun and from pollution. I don't really know about the blue light thing, but it does protect you from that. So it's just like an overall good foundation. It has worn away obviously around my nose. I actually feel like a pimple coming on right in that annoying spot right under my nose. It has worn away there, but everywhere else it still looks really good. We're going away for the weekend, and me and my family are. So I'm gonna bring this foundation with because I feel like it looks so good. I just want to wear it all the time. The fact that it's like healthier for your skin or just not as detrimental to your skin is a huge bonus for me. I really like that Physicians Formula thinks more about like our skin and long-term issues with wearing makeup. That's really nice to see in a drugstore brand. I don't even want to take it off. That's usually not the case. Like whenever I wear foundation, I just want to take it off as soon as I get home from work. But with this one, I just like want to keep it on because I just think my skin looks so good. But yeah, so that wraps up this video. We'll do a wrap-up video at the very, very end of the month where I'm going to talk about all the different foundations that I tried and rank them from like my favorite to my least favorite. So you'll see that video come out at the end of the month. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Please subscribe if you would like to see more videos, and I will see you in my next one.